Welcome. Hashtag The Versa Show is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show. Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another special edition here on Hashtag The Versa Show. And of course, I am the boss, the one you can't come across, The Versa. And I thank you guys so much for once again for viewing. So you already know what to do. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. And on this exciting episode here on Hashtag The Versa Show, of course, I have my brother from another mother, Faraz F. Oh, what's happening, bro? Talk to the people for a second.
What's up with y'all?
Tell them, man. Tell them what's going on. Tell them what's happening.
Hey, dropping new music, doing these big things, you feel me?
Of course, man. Yo, and I got a photo shoot coming up this Sunday. So shout out to Mike too. Mike does photo shoots, and his project looks very amazing on his Instagram. So shout out to him, and also to Yanni Levi. Shout out to him too. Of course, I've been saying it. If he also is the person that helped me get all of the pieces of Hashtag The Versa Show. So if it wasn't for him, I don't even know what to get, what to buy. So I thank him so much for that. So Yanni Levi and Mike, those two photographers are awesome. So Mike is gonna do my pictures. He's gonna do the album cover. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. I am back doing music. We're gonna do music videos. I got photo shoots coming up Sunday, and they thought that it was gonna be a photo shoot for, like, you know, I don't know, Hashtag The Versa Show. Is that why you doing the photo shoot? But I was like, nah, man, this is gonna be strictly for the album, only for the album. So, you know, and I don't even know the name of the album. I don't even know what to call it.
Hey, name will come to you. Don't worry.
I mean, I was thinking like on a few names. Like I was thinking like The Tale of Black Magic, Two Sides of Black Magic, and something that's just a word that's not even like created. You know what I'm saying? It's just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect to Kanye when he made the album Donta. That's his mother's name. So it's like, you know, Donta could be like a brand's name. You know, that's like a branded name.
I mean, it was just created out of nowhere.
What are you talking about? The name of his album?
Yeah, like the album itself. I'm not going to go into politics of Kanye, but the album itself and the name of the album is catchy. You know, it's just, like you said, it's my name, but it's like it can have so many different meanings, and you wouldn't know, only he would know. Mm-hmm. That's why he named it that, because he know the different type of size or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool album names. Like Reasonable Doubts was a good name from Jay-Z. You know,
but that was off of what happened to him, right?
Yeah, that's true too. So even the Blueprint, when he named his album The Blueprint, like that was a good album cover.
Everything to say. Oh, I like imagine him naming, like, I know we get into politics with Jay-Z. I didn't want to get into politics.
Well, we don't have to.
Well, wait. No, I'm saying, but imagine when he made the Blueprint. Think about it now. Was that Blueprint what he made? He already figured out the rap game to where he knew he was going to end up.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, like that's true because I
gotta listen to that album all over now, bro. Because I gotta be like, bro, did you do that? Because 20 years later, this was going to happen.
I mean, who knows? I mean, Jay-Z is those type of people that I think that's the same way he saw with Kanye West. Like, they're like the guys that think ahead of time in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye West too, he was ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time.
Jay-Z was ahead of his time too with Reasonable Doubts, and Biggie Smalls too, because he had two albums that was just life scaring. You know what I'm saying? Ready to Die with the baby on it, and then the last album, when before he passed was Life After Death. So it's like, what's going on with these album names, like these deaths?
Because, bro, I don't know. That shit sells, I guess, but
Drake so far, I don't think. Well, does he got a good album cover name? Views, Thank Me Later. I think Nothing Was the Same. I thought that was a pretty good album cover name.
I think that was one of his biggest. Albums.
And that's where I met Drake, man. I never forget, son. I was listening to Dedication 5, and it was on West 54th, 55th Street. It was a dealership that I used to work at. And this mechanic guy said, "Yo, this is a famous guy across the street." And I was like, "Who? Like, well, what famous guy? I think his name is Blake."
What's he said, Blake? You know, this Drake.
Right. And I was just like, I was trying to figure him out. And he's like, he's a rap star or something. So I was like, Drake? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, well, I gotta go see, Drake. So I walked over there, and sure enough, it was Drake. He was wearing I guess a cream color suit. I had the pictures on my Instagram. I can't really remember, but yeah. So he was promoting FIFA
2016.
No.
2017. One out of two of them.
No, I think it was a 13. I think it was
13. Oh, it was that far. Yeah, it had to be that far back. I remember now.
Yeah. I think it had to have been 13. So, yeah, man. I think
it was with Snoop Dogg and all of them that was in that commercial.
Yeah. And he was sponsored. I wonder if he's still sponsored by FIFA.
Man, the way this man move, I don't know. This nigga own half of Toronto Raptors. This nigga own that. This nigga own that.
But anyway, so I don't really want to talk too much about the story like
Politics.
that. No, not even because I felt a bit embarrassed. No, fuck it, I talk about it. This is hashtag the Versus Show. We talk about things here. When I saw him, he was going to the baseball field, and the soccer kids was gathering around, and and I was like, yo, Drizzy. and I think when I said his name, everybody was like, who he screaming? And I was like, yo, Drizzy, what's up, Drizzy? Yo, like some hood shit. And then he actually came out the gate. We kind of chit-chatted just for a little bit. And I told him, I said, yo, you mind if we take a picture? So he said, yeah, not a problem. So we took a picture and stuff. And, it was on my Instagram. His security guard took a picture. He looked at me like, and I'm like, take the fucking picture, man. Fuck you. That's what you security guard. You are nobody, son. No disrespect to your security, Drake. But so we took the picture, and then I was like, all right, Drake. I never forget when I said to him, I said, yo, I'll see you in the rap world. And he said to me, and I forget, he says, I hope so, nigga. And think about that. And I remember I went to T-Mobile and I showed you, and I was just like, yo, man, like this is surreal. And look about it right now where he says, I hope so, nigga. That was competition words. I looked at it as graceness. I looked at it as like, he hopes so he see me in the rap world.
No, bro, he was like,
yeah, the niggas, I'm gonna ruin your career once you get into the rap world,
bro,
nigga.
You gotta understand who you talking to, bro. Like what you said right there. If you'd have known now, you'd be like, I should have never said those words. It's really out of his way. He already know, like, okay. As soon as I hear one song from this nigga that's blowing up, oh, I remember when I saw that nigga, he was yelling, Drizzy.
Oh, son. Man, I felt so embarrassed afterwards, but I ain't gonna lie, I never been really starstruck. I met Memphis Bleak, Funk Flex, not in person, but in distance in the car show. I met a few other celebrities, but I think Drake was the only time I was walking back to the subway, because at the time I was taking a train. I had a car, but I was taking a train to work. And I think that was the first time ever I was kind of like shooken up a little bit, because I was like, holy shit, like I met Drake. And yeah, that's when he won the Grammy too. And I was like, oh shit, like I met Drake. So imagine like meeting like Beyonce or Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan or
I wouldn't even bat an eye.
But I'm just saying, like, how would you feel? It's like,
hey, Michael Jordan's over there playing in the park. Cool.
Really?
Dead ass.
Come on now. I will be like, yo, hold on. I'm going to, is there Modell's there? Or Sporting Goods.
I'm not starstruck, bro.
If it was Michael Jordan, you won't be starstruck. Across the street in the basketball court.
Nah.
Even in the golf course, you won't be surprised?
If Ronaldo's playing and they're like, mind you, Real Madrid has come to America plenty of times. I didn't go see their games. Messi has come here plenty of times. Liverpool has came here plenty of times. I'm not starstruck. Would I go see them play? Yeah, but I'm not going to be like, nah, if I see them somewhere like, oh, Salah is walking in the street in New York City. Okay?
So wait a minute.
Steven Gerrard is walking in the street. Thierry Henry's down the corner. Favorite player. Okay? I'm not starstruck, bro.
So if Messi shows up, let's say you at a Sporting Goods, right? And he just shows up. You won't be like, that's.
Nah, I'd be like, What's up, Messi?
Come on,
I'm-
man.
This man think I'm playing. I'm dead ass, bro.
No. I believe you. I'm just saying it's the sense of like, because it's like, man, maybe it's a feeling of like you don't want the person to feel like a celebrity. You want them to feel like a human.
It's not even that. It's like when you see these dudes on TV. I know a lot of people when they see him in person, like, yo, I can't believe I'm standing beside the dude that scored this many goals and blah blah blah. Me, I'm not like that. I'm like,
No, I know. I gave you one example. Like when I met, or when I saw Ray J, like I wasn't like like Drake. You know what I'm saying? But I was like,
But
oh shit, Ray J.
to me, it's a person's a person, bro.
Which Ray J is the most smoothest, coolest dude I've ever met. So is Drake, the most smoothest, coolest dude. I didn't take a picture with Ray J because that was a time. That was after Drake, but that was the time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start treating these celebrities like human beings because that's what they really want to be.
Like if we went to a party somewhere in LA and Drake and Kanye and them niggas is there, I'm not gonna be like, yo, Drake, what's good, bro? I'm like, I'm gonna just chill, Bill, and do me. Like if I see him in a conversation, we in a conversation with somebody else, and he comes there, cool, we talk. But I'm not about to go like, yo, what's good, Drizzy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
I'll be manipulative to Drake, I'd be like, yo, Drake. I'd be right to next to his ear. My album did better than your album sales, nigga, and then walk away. He gonna be like, yo, who's this kid? Yo, check his album out. Then I'd be like, got him. Oh man, yeah, but I mean, some celebrities just want to be,
That's what it is.
yeah, and like look, if I would have seen Beyonce, my heart would have raced. Like when Chance the Rapper saw Beyonce, he was like, yo, that was Beyonce. And I think that was the night when he won 3 Grammys, but.
Nah, not for me. But anyway, bro. All right, so my the biggest topic to mind is what we've all been waiting to talk about. I don't know how Adam Silver runs shit. I'm not questioning your methods, my dude, but give this nigga 25 games.
Yeah,
25 games. 25. Now, remember I told you they said it's a toy gun. So it's basically the nature of everything he did already. You already had it. Now why are you flaunting it on screen? Why are you doing that?
I was going to talk about that next. Then he shows up again on Instagram with the same gun.
Toy gun, right?
And it's a lighter.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying to myself, like, look, bro.
You still show why
just like you said, you branching a weapon, just like
bro,
you said.
Bro, why are you explaining yourself? 1, 2, why are you actually showing this shit? It's just let it go.
Yeah.
If you told Adam Silver and Adam Silver's like, okay, I understand. What you gotta show anybody for?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're trying to defend something that you, like I said, bro, my biggest pet peeve is this. If I know I did something or didn't do something, somebody said I did it, and I know I didn't do it, yo, I'm different.
Yeah.
That's something I don't take lightly. That's real different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I know I did something, I don't need nobody to, yeah, bro, I know you did it.
Right.
I don't need nobody to tell me that because I know I did it.
But you gotta remember what you said before too, which I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That not just Memphis, but the NBA itself has to protect its brand, which is Ja Morant. Well, not. I'm not saying the brand like Ja Morant, but he's part of the brand.
Because Memphis itself, right, is a small, what you gonna call it? I want to
organization.
No, not small
franchise.
Yeah, not even that. It's just a small city. It's a small city making money. Like New York City is a big city making money. California, big city making money. Memphis is not a big city making money. Like, right? So to have somebody like Ja Morant, because can we really say, was Mark Gasol bringing in seats like Ja Morant?
No.
Zach Randolph?
No.
Okay.
Even
Rudy Gay?
Right. No. Even what's his name? Michael Conley.
No.
But don't get me wrong. I remember when it was without Zach Randolph because he wasn't on that squad when it was Mark Gasol. And
no, he was. Yeah, he was.
No. When they went to the playoffs for the last time.
I mean, I know, but they were still on the same team for a little bit.
So no. When Mark Gasol and Michael Conley when they went to the playoffs, Zach Randolph, he was out of Memphis.
I know that, but
I think he was playing with Sacramento at the time.
Yeah, but he still played with Marc Gasol. I'm not saying they went to the playoffs.
Oh, back in the heyday, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still played with him. They still didn't bring seats. Like, they didn't fill seats.
Yeah.
Like how John Morant filled seats. So I knew that, but I said it. I knew that was going to happen, but it was like, at least I thought he was going to get 32 games. I'm not saying I wish he would get more or whatever. 25 is cool. But it's like, bro, you're explaining yourself. And I'm like, for what reason?
But it's like you said as well. It's like when, when you in a team and you got to pretty much be a character. You know what I'm saying? Like for Philly, for instance, right? For Joel Embiid.
Oh, he ain't a character, bro. He's a troll. That's.
But we all know Joel Embiid, like he fills seats up because how he plays. We all know how he plays. Like he's an all-star.
Yeah, but he a trash talker. Like that's just literally him. He knows who he is, right? He's a trash talker, but he gonna back that trash talk up, right?
But he put butts in seats because who he is.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
from Memphis, those guys, the Michael Conleys, the Marcus Saul, and Zach Randolph. Yeah, like them.
I'm not disrespecting you, Mike. I really ain't, because I know you're a great passer, a great three-point shooter, but I'm just like, bro, this man just came in Memphis and is dunking on niggas.
Well, but back to your John Morant. I mean, yeah, like, him explaining himself again and getting 25 games. I'll say this. I thought that was pretty fair because, again, I thought it was going to be a whole season.
Like I said, if it was...
I had more percentage that I thought he was going to be out for the whole season.
Like, they wasn't going to do it, bro.
But then, since they said it was a toy gun, so I'm like, okay, well, what kind of toy gun? What, like a BB gun? Those lighter guns, those...
But like I said, it was the nature of these things. Say, for instance, the first instance when he had the gun, right? It never happened. Mm-hmm. And then this happened, and it was a toy gun. He wouldn't have get suspended. They wouldn't have talked about it. They were like, oh, it was a toy gun. Okay, cool. But because you did it before and you did it again, even though it's a toy gun, it's just, bro, like, why? Like, yeah. are you taunting us with a toy? And
now, and his father, but like everybody's saying, like he has to tell his son.
It ain't gonna happen.
Well, he has to, because
it ain't gonna happen.
Because man, 25 games, that's affecting his money, and on top of that,
Memphis gonna be 11-14.
And then I remember, that too.
Remember, I said that Memphis is gonna be 11-14.
Yeah, once this dude comes back, and someone said, I think, oh my God, I can't remember that chubby guy from First Take. Shout out to him.
Who? Perkins?
No. The chubby guy.
From Cleveland, the one that always talk about LeBron?
No, he's an analyst.
Yeah, the one that always talk about LeBron.
No, Kalaman?
I don't know.
Anyway, but he said it best, like, when John Morant comes back, he can't go for MVP. He can't, like, go for, like,
assists, MVP, scoring, nothing. He's not going to. So basically, you have to play a percentage of games for your stats to actually be registered as a season.
Yeah. But now
he's not going to play that. He's only going to play 57 games. That's not going to register you.
But not even just that. Yeah, it's not going to register. But at the same time, I was saying to myself, it's just 25 games, and they still got, at least amount of games left. Now, yes, John Morant, he has to play hard. I mean, I'm talking about 40 points a game, bro. You have to get like at least like 15 assists a game, man. And
he's been making sound like 2K right now.
No, I mean, for him to get into the MVP vote out of 25 games of a loss,
still won't give him it, bro.
Why? I mean, I'm just saying, if he gets 40 points, if he comes back with 40 points a game,
I ain't gonna give him it, bro.
Really?
You missed too many games.
I understand that, but if he comes back and out of like what? How many games we probably had? Like
57.
50? Okay, so 57 games. Out of 57 games, he averaged like 40 points, like 10 rebounds, and 15 assists. You telling me that he can't be MVP? I'm just saying, you know, I think there's a possibility that he could be MVP.
The conversation, they might raise it, but bro, can't give him that, man.
I mean, it'd be nice if he works hard.
That's cool.
So you feel like the punishment was a bit light?
Not as a bit light. It was just like I think 30 was my thing. Like, you know, I feel like 30 games would be enough. Because, you know, 25, I feel like, why would you just give him 25? Like, that's a weird number to give a dude. Like, just a weird number to me, like 25.
Well, hold up. Because now
he better change his number now to 25.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Change his number. Ja, hey, man, listen, you remember when Kobe was number 8? All that crazy stuff was going on? Man, people didn't like him like that. I ain't gonna lie. When he changed them to number 24, it was like, okay, Black Mamba, respect you. We know who you is. Ja, change your number to 25, bro. Show them who you is. Show them like, all right, y'all gave me 25, I'm gonna take 25. Make my number 25.
That'd be dope. And matter of fact, I remember, like you said, with Kobe, number 8 is Kobe Bryant. Number 24 is the Black Mamba.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Ain't the same people now. It's two different people.
Two different people.
Two different people. Kobe Bryant is like, hey, guys, yeah, let's score. Hey, Shaq. Black Mamba's like, who? You think you can? You can't beat him off.
Not even. Kobe Bryant, 0 Finals MVP. The Black Mamba, 2 Finals MVP. Oh, hold up. First and foremost, I gotta do this for the Miami Heats. That will be for the NBA. That's gonna be the NBA final. Because congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations, Denver Nuggets. You guys did it, man. Your first ever NBA champion. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope there's many more for you guys. And for me to celebrate, I'm going to go to either Wendy's or McDonald's to get some chicken nuggets in honor of the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations to you guys, man. For real, man. Congratulations, y'all. How do you feel about Denver, man, winning the finals?
Hey. Denver's going to win regardless if they didn't win game 5 or they're going to win game 6. But it is, you know, it's cool. It's good. First finals. And I always say this about Jokic. He don't talk. Like, I don't know if you saw the celebration. You remember how everybody else win their championship, you have the guy win the MVP in the middle and the guys who are the best supporting cast.
Yeah.
Like, right beside. You know what Jokic was? Over there in the corner.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
He didn't even have his MVP.
Yeah.
His coach did.
Yeah. And then he didn't even want to touch the Larry O'Brien trophy. Like he wanted his daughter. And I was just like, oh, that's so special. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think he's just new to this, you know? Remember when Dirk Nowitzki, when he won the 2011 finals, he went straight to the locker room. He didn't celebrate with his teams. Well, he came back after, but he went straight to the locker room. You know, because it's just that feeling. Like they always wanted this feeling. They never had that feeling. They got to it. He finally did it. When people saying it's like, oh, well, he's MVP, but he's not NBA champion. And look at him now, NBA champion.
But you see, now remember we had this discussion about Joel Embiid, and you said to me, if Joel Embiid won an MVP, an NBA championship, and like Giannis, would you consider him one of the greatest centers? No, you got to give me a little bit more. Like
of course,
Shaq, right? So Jokic just did that. Now, can we say, mind you, Giannis has won how many MVPs?
2.
And then Giannis has won one championship and 1 MVP. Jokic has won how many MVPs?
2, yeah.
And 1 championship and 1 MVP. The only difference is Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year. Mm-hmm. But you guys still say Jokic is a better passer.
Wait a minute, didn't Giannis, did he won back-to-back as well? MVPs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, both of them did the same thing.
Yeah. So they pretty much did the same thing. Like you said, Jokic just don't have the Defensive Player of the Year because he's not a defensive player.
All right. So I'm gonna say this before we get going further. The Sixers. Do y'all see what y'all did to 2 people? Y'all fucked them up completely. Jimmy Butler's going to the finals by himself. Joel Embiid can't get to the finals, not even the fucking conference finals. Y'all see what y'all did? The perfect pair was there the whole time to go win it 2 times in a row. Y'all fucked it up. I've been wanting to say that, but I was waiting for this finals to over. 2 years in a row. You know what this man said, Jimmy Butler said?
What?
When he get called for the Hall of Fame, he don't want to go. He don't want to go.
Why?
He don't want to go. He lost back-to-back championships. He said, fuck it, I'm not going. That attitude, you know what that attitude is? That's a Philly attitude, because I'd have been mad too, bro. Because imagine, you don't ever go back to the finals. How many times Charles Barkley lost in the finals?
Once.
How many times Allen Iverson lost in the finals?
Once.
Okay. How many times Larry Bird lost in the finals?
Okay, he won 3, and let me see. Well, that's going. I said about 4. I could be wrong, but about 4, 3 or 4.
But he won 3, right?
Yeah, he won 3. Yes.
Magic lost how many? 5.
About 5. Yeah.
But he won 5, right? Mm-hmm. Kobe won, right?
And not even just that, like LeBron. Like, I thought you were gonna say LeBron. You hit me good with the Larry Bird one,
but he won 2. LeBron won 4. Steph won 5. Whatever.
And he lost 6.
Yeah, but I understand it. But guess what?
No, I'm just saying, like, for Jimmy Butler's sake.
But Jimmy Butler right now, you got back-to-back losses, bro. It's like I understand his frustration, and I understand why he said I would not go, because he don't know if he's ever gonna go back to the finals.
No, I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Not even just that. Okay, I'll give you just a little story real fast. When Shaq, I think when they lost to somebody in the
Pistons?
playoffs. No, it wasn't Pistons. This was before they even went to the finals in 2000. I think it was either Utah or was it I think it was San Antonio. And Shaq was throwing everything in the locker room, throwing down the urinal stalls. Because remember, he went to the finals in 95. Yeah, 95, because Knicks went in 94. 95, and lost. And Shaq was mad. Jay West bust into the bathroom because he bringing the urinals down. He said, Shaq, what are you doing? Stop me. He pinned Shaq against the wall. This is short Jay West pinning a tall Shaq against the wall. And she's trying to calm Shaq down. So Shaq's like, yo, man, I'm tired of losing, man, to these finals and stuff. So Jay West went to him. He said, let me tell you something. You know how many times I lost into the finals till I get my first one? Did you know that I won finals MVP when I lost the finals? Shaq, calm down. So Shaq was like, whoa, wait a minute. So you telling me that how many times you lost? He's like, I lost like 7 times in the finals before I could get my first one, Shaq. Wait a minute. You lost 7 times in the finals? You lost like 6 in a row? 7 in a row? Whoa. I didn't even know. Wow. And that's an example right there. The logo of the NBA, the man that won finals MVP of the loss against Boston, and this man only won 1 championship as a player and been to the finals 9 times. So he lost 8. So it's like Jay West has more losses than wins in the finals, but he still missed the clutch. He's still a Hall of Famer. He's still the NBA logo. When many people thought it should have been Michael on the logo, Kobe on the logo, LeBron on the logo. I mean,
I get where you come from, but what I'm saying with Jimmy is I understand his frustration, because it's like, think about it. I was on a team, not disrespecting Miami Heat, Struz, Bayou, all y'all. I'm not Vincent. I'm not disrespecting y'all. But he was on a team, except for Ben Simmons because he's trash. He was on a team that had Joel Embiid, right? Where they had Tyrese Maxey, and Brett Brown fucked it up. Mm-hmm. Like, that's his frustration. Where he had no. Just think about it. You go to the finals, back to back, not back to back, but twice. And you had no motherfucking help. No help. Not to say, mind you, if you try to tell me if Joel Embiid was on the Miami Heat instead of Adebayo, you think Denver would have beat the Miami Heat?
No, I don't think so. No, hell no.
Right? Because now Jimmy Butler's like, oh, I got help. And Jimmy, all I got to do is just play his game. Because Jokic's not going to stop. Jokic's not going to stop Joel Embiid. Right. You feel me? That's why I'm mad, because Joel Embiid can't do it by himself. That's one. He needs a clutch player. 2, he needs a player that he knows, hey, they double team me. I need you to take over, even if it's for 5 minutes and give me 8, 6, 7 straight points.
So, quick question: do you think Jimmy Butler should sign an extension contract with Miami?
No,
he should just go.
Yeah, just leave, bro. Like, if right now Jimmy Butler's like, listen, I want to go back to Philly. Today's what day?
Today's Monday. Today's June 19th.
June 19th. Right? Juneteenth. I don't know. I forgot that. Yeah, June 19th. So
Shout out to Juneteenth as well too.
So if Jimmy Butler comes out and say, yo, bro, I want to go back to Philly, everybody in Philly will like, come home. I know you went down to the palm trees and you come home. Like,
That'd be lovely.
No, they would tell him, come home. Because we already know, James, get out the fuck out of here.
I thought you was applauding him like you did a good job.
Nah. You can go, bro.
No, I see what you're saying. It's that Philly heart, but at the same time, for Jimmy Butler, it's like, look, and I think I think I heard about something like that, but I kind of blindsided it. But I didn't know he said that he shouldn't be evolving to the Hall of Fame because back-to-back losses. And if you sincerely ask me, if someone said you think Jimmy Butler should be in the Hall of Fame, the answer is it's too prematurely of the answer.
I think he should, just because
I think it's prematurely because God forbid, I'm just saying God forbid, if he goes back to the finals again and he loses, and this is his third loss in the finals, then I'm like,
but I mean, but Charles went to the finals once.
Yeah, but he didn't keep going back and lose, back and lose, back.
I understand that.
For instance, if Michael Jordan would have went to the finals like he did 3 years in a row, three-peat twice, but he lost instead of winning.
He still went to the Hall of Fame, but he wouldn't. I don't think he would be obviously not talked about like the way he's talked about now. I don't think them Jordan shoes are sold anymore anyway. Mm-hmm. But because he did, it's different. If he didn't go, he still would have been in the Hall of Fame. It's just that he wouldn't be talked about as this great player like how he is now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like with Jimmy Butler, I understand what his frustration is. It's just that you have no help. Mm-hmm. That's why I knew, like, looking at everything that happened to him, if the Sixers would have played the Lakers in the finals of the bubble with Jimmy Butler, the Sixers would have beat the Lakers. The Sixers would have actually beat the Lakers, right? Because the Sixers have been beating the Lakers for a couple of years now in the regular season. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because AD can play, I ain't gonna lie, but AD's not stopping Joel Embiid. I don't think Joel Embiid can really stop AD either, but I think Joel can get around him a lot more. Right?
But hold on, for your defense, well, not for your defense, for my defense, excuse me. Like, I understand, with Joel Embiid, it sounds like he seems unstoppable, but he's been stopped numerous of times.
Well, all right, so when he got beaten by Jimmy Butler, Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is it that year? What? Well, I'm gonna tell the Doc Rivers story. God damn it, I don't give a damn. Doc Rivers,
the greatest coach of all time.
Doc Rivers, coach. Fuck that nigga. Anyway, Doc Rivers. Let me tell you, like, he had Joel Embiid in the game to close out Toronto. Sixers are up 28, fourth quarter, 9 minutes. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? Take Nick, boop. Siakam from Toronto, elbow Joel Embiid in the face, broke all of this.
Oh yeah, and that's when we start wearing the mask.
That's bad. The season before that, leg. This year, nothing was the problem. You know what the problem was?
What?
I said it. The coach and the fact that everybody, like, I'm not disrespecting James Harden. I know he actually played good for what he wanted to do. But the thing is, bro, when it matters the most, you still can't do what you have to do. Mind you, every time James Harden go into the game 7 or a closeout game, he averaged over 6 or 5 turnovers.
Okay.
6 or 5 turnovers. Bro, this nigga didn't know if he saw many men, like a bunch of leprechauns or something, bro, because he was just like, oh, you have the ball. You can get the ball. I'm like, bro. Mm-hmm. And Joel Embiid had no help. Joel Embiid actually played an okay game. He had no help.
I mean, I understand what you're saying with Joel Embiid and the Doc Rivers situation and how Joel Embiid needs help.
But it's just both of them. It's Joel Embiid and Jim Butler. They broke up. It's just like how Chip Kelly broke up the Eagles. Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, LaShawn McCoy, Michael Vick. Broke that up. That you had Deshaun Jackson who has over 10,000 yards receiving, by the way.
Right.
Deshaun Jackson is not no scrub. Deshaun Jackson is actually probably top 30 wide receiver or top 25 or something. You feel me? But as a fastest receiver, he's probably top 5.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like Tyreek Hill has Tyreek Hill don't have Deshaun Jackson's number yet. Deshaun Jackson has more yards still than Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, well. Oh yeah. No, I was watching the Rams and Kansas City game. This was like Monday Night Football. It was on YouTube. I don't know why it was on. I think I woke up to it, and then I was like, wait a minute, this game looked like this is like yesterday's game. And then that's when it was like, and Tyreek Hill, you cannot stop this man, Tyreek Hill. And I was like, oh, this game is old. Like this when Tyreek Hill was with Kansas City. So, but now he's with the Dolphins. But who knows? Let's see what happens with.
I mean, he gonna probably pass the number because nowadays receivers are getting
OBJ in the purple, son. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all great for Baltimore. Cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you, son, the Super Bowl contenders and your Eagles too. I can't count out your Eagles. You know,
Hey, only thing I'm worried about right now,
the Giants. I knew you were gonna say the Giants.
the Eagles defense. That's it. I'm not. We don't worry about other teams. We don't give a fuck about the Cowboys, but we don't worry about no other team. We just chill, bro.
Man, Cowboys like, we're gonna do it next year. Yeah, you gonna say it next year too. I mean, I don't even think they got a chance to go to the dance. Cowboys, you know, they.
Yeah, you can never say never. Because remember,
their backup quarterback was better than Dak. And you know this, man.
So you can never say never because the NFC is wide open. The NFC, you know what I'm saying? There's no really. The Eagles went to the Super Bowl. I'm being objective. The Eagles went to the Super Bowl, but you can't say definitively like Eagles are going to go back. You can't say they're definitely going to go back. It's not going to happen. So imagine if in the NFC Championship the Cowboys beat the Eagles, or imagine if the Cowboys beat the Eagles lost in the second round, right? And the Cowboys go win their second round and go to the NFC Championship and win.
And Jerry Jones is finally spending some money.
Like, you feel me? Like, if the Cowboys, if the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl and win against whoever, Kansas City, Baltimore, or the Bills, hey, NFL need to check that. NFL need to check that. The inflating game, we're going to call it the Jerry Jones game.
Yeah, that's true, too. Or it could be like what the Astros did with the Red Sox.
Yeah. Now, you get a championship. Let us get a championship. You get some players, okay.
Yeah, I mean, for next Super Bowl, it's going to be challenging for me. I mean, I still believe Kansas City is going to still make it. I still think the Bengals has a chance. I think Buffalo has a chance once Von Miller returns. Wild
card, though, is them boys in the purple.
Yeah, yeah. Them boys in the purple. Wait, hold up. Which boys in the purple?
Baltimore.
Okay, guys, you talking about Vikings.
No.
So I thought you ain't the purple too. Am I colorblind?
But yeah, Baltimore, that's going to be, I think they're the wild card team because I don't know if they play the Bills. I want to see, I got to look up the schedule. I should have did that. I want to see who they're going to play, either the Bills, or they're playing the Bills, the Bengals, the Chiefs, or they're playing all three, 2 out of all 3. Because I want to see them play them. Like, whatever game that is, that Sunday or Monday night game or whatever game, well, they're definitely going to play the Bengals twice. So I want to see that game. But I want to see them play the Bengals away at the Bengals. I don't want to see them play at Baltimore. I don't care what the score is. I want to see them play away at Bengals.
Yeah.
If they get to play the Bills or Kansas City, I want to see them play probably Kansas City, just to see if Kansas City can actually stop receivers.
I think so. I mean, the money that they have now for winning Super Bowls and stuff, they could get some teams now. Better teams.
I know that, but I'm saying, can they stop receivers? Can their cornerbacks stop receivers? Because the Eagles are.
They'll get somebody.
Well, I hope so because.
Well, like I said, the money that they have, definitely they'll get somebody
to stop OBJ.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, hey, I'm just saying, it's just hypothetically. You know me with my predictions and stuff, but this is just hypothetical. You never know. They have enough money to sign Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but that's a receiver. I'm talking about a DB, bro, to stop.
Oh, what DB? They could get the best, defensive player, backer, defensive backer, whoever it is, you could get that. They could get them in ASAP. They could get them clean, clear because they got the money, the Super Bowl money and stuff. Trust me,
that's true.
they'd be stupid to rebuild that stadium. No disrespect, but get some players, get more. Just like one thing I'll say with that Denver coach, the Denver Nugget coach, one thing I respect when he said, he's like, but I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. This is not his actual words, but to clarify it, he's like, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I'm not satisfied with this championship. I'm not, because I want more. I want more. And I was like, yo, that right there, man. That's confidence. That's the passion right there. He ain't satisfied with that. He want more. So I bet you Andy Reid is the same thing. You know, I don't want just that one Super Bowl. I want more. And he got the second one. I'm not satisfied with the second one. I want more. And even if, you know, you see like the Lakers, right? I remember, who was it? I don't know, it was Shaq. But I think it was Shaq or Kobe. One of them two. There's like, and I think it was Kobe. And Kobe was like, and guess what? We're going to go back to back to back. And what happened? They three-peated. You know what I'm saying? And I think Draymond Green said it too, that they going to go back to back. And they did, from 17 to 18. But that's what you want. You want more. You don't want to just be like, yay, I'm a champion. We did it, guys. Yay, I'm a one-time champion. No, we're going to see you guys back here in the same stage next year holding the championship. You know, and with Michael Jordan, you know, even though this is our 5th one, we hope that we see you guys in our 6th championship run. And they just won the 5th one. How the hell you know you're going to win your 6th one?
Hey, just want more.
They want more. All right, Fraz. I mean, man, there's so much to talk about. I was going to get to the Gunner, man. I was going to talk about Gunner.
Oh, we can still talk about it. I don't care.
That dude, he had the those Bronx apartments alarm in the background. Those
Listen,
really, we could talk about him real fast. I put like 7 more minutes on the clock just to talk about him, probably.
All right. So with this album that just came out, Gift and a Curse, right? He's gonna, like, Young Thug wants. First of all, everybody's waiting on Young Thug. Now, remember what I said before? This before we started the podcast, all that. Young Thug know who bringing in the money to YSL.
That's right.
He knows who's bringing in money. So if Young Thug, I don't know what his mentality, what he's thinking about. I'm not, claiming to, talk for him or anything. But if he does say, yo, I'm going to make it look like I'm cool with dude.
Right.
So people get off his back.
Right.
Say, yo, it was some different stuff. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't betray me and blah, 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 all that crap. Feel me? Everybody like, all right, Thug, we got you. Because he know who's the cash cow. Like, the dude that you hear me been listening to, that Lil Got It. Lil Got It is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a good rapper.
See, now Young Thug thought that Rich Homie Quan was the cash cow, but...
I mean, Rich Homie Quan ain't got nothing on it, bro. Not even close.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, so he knows, like, yo, I got it. Because once you say, man, I don't fuck with that. YSL is, he gonna come out, he gonna make songs about Gunna, yeah, he gonna do all of that. But guess what? Gunna actually brought you way more money than you actually thought.
Yeah.
So if you come out, this album's already popping off, and imagine, because they were playing the club, his music, and nobody was moving, nobody was dancing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's over for him.
It's over for him in America, bro. But you got to think about it. Like I said, he's did features with European artists. He did features with Jamaican artists. He's been features with everybody. White kids, you know what I'm saying? Not even white kids, just kids who are not, know nothing about the hood, know nothing about no code, no nothing. They were brought up in the suburbs. They big ass houses, and they hear, I Know My Purpose, European Car, Kermit Curtis, all all the Gunna songs and all that crap. Think I'm like, yo, Gunna came back out of jail. All right, cool. Oh, they said he snitched. Well, I don't know about no snitching because I'm white. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, I got a bunch of money. What does snitching mean? I don't look up that word.
That's true.
Like, they don't care. Mm-hmm. European people are like, oh, well, okay, he did what he had to do for him. He came out of jail. They're gonna be mad at European people who's white over there who are rich.
But like I said before, again, the white people, they're not going to care about it because that's not their the memo.
Yeah, that's not them. They just hear the music and
right.
say, "Oh my God, this is popping. He's back out of jail."
But I think what's going to happen, like I said before, was that that these rappers is going to start sending these messages, like the NBA young boys, the Lil Durks, the little babies, the baby. They're gonna start sending messages like, don't be messing with Gunna, because he's a snitch.
They already did, bro. Nobody's featured on his album.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like they sending the message out. Like with Daniel Hernandez, he really thought that he was gonna get right back into the rap game after he snitched, and I was like, bruh, the game for you is over, son. It is done. You could walk around with that $3 million chain as much as you want. Eventually, you're gonna either have to pawn it or sell it, because bruh, it ain't looking good for you in your rap career. Trust me, once you snitch in the rap career, it's game. And these young cats got to understand the origin of hip hop. I look at hip hop as the mid 80s drug dealer. If hip hop was a person, it would have been a mid 80s drug dealer. And guess what drug dealers don't like? Snitches. Now, some of the head honcho snitches, Nicky Barnes snitched, Frank Lucas snitched. Okay, but you know what? They got their reasons on snitching. But the main code is not to snitch on the streets. And hip hop is about the streets. And if you snitch, then you must acquit. Not acquit. You must quit. Gotta quit. It's over. It's done. Finish. So don't pick up the guns. Drop the guns. You know what I'm saying? But I pray for the kid. I hope he finds success. Gunna.
I'm telling you, he's still gonna find success, bro. He's like I said, he's not gonna get a lot of good feedback from the urban community and stuff, but he's still gonna find success because he's done so many songs across the world already. People know him like that.
But same thing with Daniel Hernandez, but it's not like
Daniel Hernandez was nowhere close to making anywhere close to numbers like Gunna. Nowhere close.
No, in like the European countries?
No.
He was exploding in the European countries.
I'm talking about before he went to jail?
Before he went to jail, yeah.
Not like Gunna, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, when Gunna was making music.
I was scared because Daniel Hernandez pretty much almost had the shit down on lock. Almost. Because his song was on charts. I'll never forget, because I don't check the billboards, but one day I just checked it. And it was like, one of his songs was like #1. And I was like, oh, shit. And another one, when he dropped another track, that was #1. And the other one that was #1, that became like 2, 3. So I was like, oh, shit. Like, this kid is killing it.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but once he's, snitched on the Trey Ray, then it's like,
Because, one, you're affiliated with a gang and you were showing up gang stuff all the time. Gunna wasn't necessarily doing that. So you was really publicizing what the gang was doing to show more in your video so you can get more views. Because as I would know, if a nigga is in a video have guns and all that stuff, gang signs showing up, they're going to watch that. People going to look at that. Yo, what type of video is this?
That versus orders like, hey, I'm trying to be a hip-hop artist to make it, to get to the shortcut. Maybe this is what I got to do to get into the rap game.
So Daniel Hernandez, he did that. He wasn't necessarily rapping bars or anything like that.
No, not at all.
You feel me? So he did his a different way. Gunna was actually rapping bars. Gunna is actually doing all that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, who's better? Gunna is definitely better than Daniel Hernandez.
But him snitching is going to take everything away from the urban community. Like I said, he can only make, probably 70, 80,000 copies first week sales, like different from what he made before. Because what you did, bro, like, you gotta understand, in Atlanta, Thug is considered, big in the streets. You feel me? Not just in the streets, like in everywhere. Everybody love Young Thug. Remember in 2013 when I was still in New York and we was like, yo, who this? They talking about Young Thug, and I went out to Atlanta. And I'm like, yo, bro, I see what they saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gunna just fucked up.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I said it, take your ass and move to the European countries, bro. Stay out there, bro. You got the money.
Go to Paris.
Yeah, go make music with them niggas. Go talk about Louis Vuitton and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go talk about all that.
But they don't think like that, man. It's like some rappers, like they made it and then they still in the hood,
bro, What do I have to prove, man? Like I make my music. Look at Kendrick Lamar, bro. What does Kendrick Lamar have to prove, bro? Kendrick Lamar make good music. Not even good music, great music all the time. But he makes great albums every 2 years. Because that's when he comes out with an album. He ain't got nothing to prove, bro. He's barely on features.
True, that is true, and I still, to me, consider him one of the greatest. So,
Yes.
oh man, so yo, we gotta end the show, man. I gotta do versus final word because one of the cameras just went off. But versus final word, real fast, real quick, okay. Yo, shout out to Michael Jordan for selling the Hornets. I want to give him a quick shout out to him. You know, so I know he's making his money, he's making his moolah and whatnot. So shout out to him. And I gotta end the show because you know time is up and I gotta end it. Fraz all, I'm so sorry, man. I'm very sorry. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Fraz is here, so you know, I looked at the camera, I was like, oh no, man, yeah, because man, we had a long episode. But anyway, I'm gonna just end the show up real quickly, ladies and gentlemen. You make sure that you like, subscribe, you press that bell at the same time, and you enjoy yourself. I am the Versa, Fraz FR is here, and we see you guys in another episode on hashtag the Versa Show, and we're gonna leave you with peace into the Middle East. Hashtag the Versa Show is produced by Vintage Era Production. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Versa, and I thank you so much for watching the latest episodes. For more new episodes, you can subscribe, press that bell, and like as well for your support. And trust me, we got new music for you guys and videos, and as well, more of hashtag the Versa Show. I thank you for your support. Make sure you like, subscribe, and press that bell too. Hashtag the Versa Show, baby. It's the best podcast around.